Hello and welcome. As promised, Daniela Explores, after admiring the Christmas lights in Gornoravice, went to Veliko Tarnovo. First is a tour of the Christmas market. I went early in the evening so I could show you what is on offer. The sausages are on the grill already, and there is mulled wine to warm you up. Winters are cold, so there are warm slippers, hats, scarves and socks. And many cute and shiny knickknacks to brighten up your home during the dark winter evenings. Sweet treats are a big part of Christmas, but a year-round favorite is the palachinka. Palachinka is a type of pancake, but it is thin, more like a French crêpe. The word palachinka has an ancient origin. The name comes from the word plakos, an ancient Greek word for thin, flat bread. But in ancient Greece, pancakes were called tiganitai, which has its roots in the word tagenon, the Greek word for frying pan. And neatly, we move on to the English word for this sweet treat, pancake, or the common equivalents in the Germanic languages, Pfannkuchen or Pannenkoek, cake in a pan. However, in Austria, pancakes are commonly called palachinken. Palachinken has its roots in the Latin word placenta or placenta, which in turn is derived from the Greek word for plakos, for thin, flat bread. So we are back to the palachinka. In the Slavic languages, the words for cake in a pan are variations of the word palachinka. Hungarian is not a Slavic language, but it has adopted a variation of the word palachinka. Unlike Russian, which is a Slavic language, but uses the word blini. I must add that blini may look similar to palachinka, but there is an important difference. Traditionally, blini are made with yeast. So where does the palachinka or pancakes come from? No one knows, but it has been around for a very long time. Some researchers found evidence dating back to the Stone Age of this type of food being prepared. Pancakes made it into literature as well. The Athenian comic poet Cratinus lovingly describes the steam rising from a stack of freshly cooked pancakes in the 5th century BC. And of course, they have also appeared in Shakespeare's comedies. So, after all that talk of palachinki, did I buy one? Well, no, but let me explain. My grandmother taught me how to make palachinka when I was 12 years old, and I've been making them ever since. This is how Grandma made them: egg, flour, milk, pinch of salt, a little bit of sugar, and a pinch of baking powder. My grandmother used scales only as a kitchen ornament. Mix it all well, then let the butter rest for half an hour. Get the pan nice and hot, put a little bit of oil in it, and begin the frying. Once cooked, spread apricot jam all over the palachinka and roll it up into a tube. How much jam? Well, if jam doesn't spurt out at the other end of the rolled up palachinka, when you bite into it, you have not put enough jam. Arrange the palachinki into a pyramid of joy on a large dish and place it in the middle of the table. Anyone coming into the kitchen looking to pinch a palachinka before they're all done must be chased out with a wooden spoon. There are a lot of Christmas tree decorations. The Christmas tree arrives in Bulgaria after independence, when the new Bulgarian state begins to look west and moves away from the old rules and customs imposed by the Ottoman Empire. The first Christmas tree in Bulgaria appeared during the Russo-Turkish War of Liberation. In 1877, the Russian soldiers decorated a tree with paper garlands, nuts and cotton balls. According to the story, the Bulgarian volunteers liked the idea very much and adopted this tradition. Stefan Stambolov, the Bulgarian Prime Minister after independence, had a Christmas tree in his house. It was lavishly decorated with garlands and glass toys. And over the Christmas holidays, he told his guests to go and look at his tree. It was a way to encourage the adoption of the tradition. After a huge Christmas dinner, he invited his guests to take a toy from the tree as a present. In 1920s, glass decorations became widely available, but they were very expensive. Most people used popcorn and nuts wrapped in colorful paper and homemade decorations to dress the Christmas tree. Another important tradition that begins at this time is sending each other Christmas cards. These colorful postcards were sent via the newly established postal system and came to be known as moving pictures. In Veliko Tarnovo, another tradition emerges, the Christmas charity ball. The first one was held in 1903. Over the years, the balls became more and more lavish and expensive to attend. The money collected at these events was used for repairs or improvements around Veliko Tarnovo. After a long gap, the Christmas charity ball has been revived, and at this year's ball, money was collected for a new lighting system for the Stambolov Bridge. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I publish in English on Tuesdays, Italian on Wednesdays and Bulgarian on Thursdays. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and do not let the wild haggis eat the tartan. Bye bye!